much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram, the 3, with Barnes, the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping, smart, unselfish basketball, a lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
And so it's Golden State with it. Toronto making their last shot.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. And here is Barrett. And he makes it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Curry. 4-3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Quickly, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Barnes, it's good.
Talk about a fast start, 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And the team adopts the personality of Jimmy Butler. He can alter a team's culture.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Butler hits them both. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
On the wing, Curry. Inside. Here's Green. Right side, Moody. The 3 from Curry. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Pirtle with a screen on Curry. To the inside. It's stolen away. Butler surveying the floor. There's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
That's where Jimmy is at his best, attacking the rim.
Outside Barrett. Picked by Pirtle to halt the run. Barrett can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
The baseline J is on the way. And again, it's Golden State.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Now here's Barrett. Tight defense on him. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pajemski's checked in. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule where players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh, yeah. The adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Moody. Outside Butler. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their last encounter in Toronto.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Fade away. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. It's Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Ingram against Butler. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 10.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's Ingram. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Barrett. Pajemski off the mark there with a 3. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Ingram on the wing. The 3 from Quickly. Hits a 3-pointer.
Quickly, very confident from beyond the arc, and you can see why with these kind of results.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Pajemski. Curry against Quickly. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And he can't get the first one. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, BA, they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
And the second free throw is good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the crowd tonight, social media sensation Famous Los.
He's more recognizable than some of the players. People love his commentary, and he keeps it fun. And he actually really knows the game.
Barnes with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
Barrett can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Outside Pajemski. And he dunks it down.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And the shot goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Butler. Outside Moody. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, they call him stay ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Horford, he's checked in for Butler. The Raptors also with a sub. Walters checked in. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. To the middle. Now here's Barrett, defended by Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. From the low block. And the bucket is good from Barrett in deep. Barrett's got 9.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to quickly. Plenty of space. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
That's really pretty. The mid-range from quickly. I love it.
Now here's Pajemski. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Walter. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Curry. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Over quickly. Again, the Warriors score.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Quickly finds Barrett. 13 feet out. Rebounded by Green. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. The teardrop. Warriors with the rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Toronto, number 1.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Uncovered. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Here's Shed. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Kelishvili passes to Abaji. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you guys.
Yeah, gotta roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Here's Murray Boyles. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
So it's the Warriors now. Here's Podziemski. Gets the 3 to fall. Podziemski's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Kelishvili. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. And the basket by Abaji.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Back to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. Here's Abaji. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And it's Shed missing.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Kuminga finds Hield. And the shot goes down. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Barnes, and it's Walter in at the 2 spot.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
Here's Murray Boyles. No points yet. Right side Barnes. Pass to Shed. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Hield. Oh, he picked him clean. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 7.
And Barnes putting on that hard hat, using that size in close to get work done.
And here's Butler. He's got 13. Pass to Hield. Six on the shot clock. Out to Horford. Pulls up. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Here's Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
Pass to Butler. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Murray Boyles. No made baskets yet. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. To the paint. Here's Murray Boyles. Butler covering. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Pass to Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
Jackson Davis has checked in for the Warriors. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. Butler hits them both.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Murray Boyles. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Dick against Hield. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. They get it back. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler knocking down the 3.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
That's to Dick. And the layup is good off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now Butler. 20 points for him. Now here's Jackson Davis. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. And here's Podziemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Abaji. From deep. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Butler. Now Hield. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. Here's Abaji. Butler covering. Here's Walter. Here's Abaji. Pass to Barnes. Barnes using his length to beat him inside.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. Barnes finding a way to beat them right before the shot clock expires.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Moses Moody.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Butler on the wing. Over Barnes. Butler can't get it to go.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
You know, Tim, both of Jakob Poeltl's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by Toronto. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Poeltl finds Barnes. Now here's Barrett. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Outside, Green. Back to Butler. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Healed from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Ingram on the wing. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Now here's Ingram, trailing by 5. Count that bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry from downtown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Quickly passes to Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, Barrett putting on a show, an unreal throwdown right there.
Back to Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Horford comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Moody is subbed in for Hield. Raptors trail by 7. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Poeltl.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Horford outside. And here's Moody. The 3. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Ingram. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's really nice timing on that release that time by Ingram. He was shot ready.
Pass to Curry. Four on the clock. Curry from inside.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Barrett. Pass to Ingram. They set the pick. Back to Quickly. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Quickly's got 8.
Lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Moody with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Curry looking it over. Rebound Toronto.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Here's Ingram. And that one drops. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And few guys in this league make more contested, difficult shots than Brandon Ingram. He's got so much confidence.
That won't go either for Curry.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The Warriors lead by 3. Horford outside. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Green able to hit from 3.
Yeah, he's a below-average shooter from distance, but when Green is connecting from out there, it really opens up the offense.
Quickly up top. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here's Barrett. He's got 16. Lets it go from the wing. Another shot. And the bucket by Pirtle. Pirtle's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is where Pirtle has great value to his team. Offensive rebounding, just hanging around the glass.
Green with a screen on Quickly. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit and he got it to go.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Draymond Green. One shot.
Free throw no good for Green.
Look, to win in this league, you need competitors, and Draymond Green brings it every single night. He plays with a passion that is unmatched.
Ingram with a deep 3. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Due to their superb shooting, they've wasted very few possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for Golden State.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point lead. The combo up front is Draymond and post. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Butler in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And while this has never been the strongest part of Butler's game, Jimmy can certainly hit a 3.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 9. To the inside, post. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Now Ingram. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That is a strong finish by Ingram. Wiry strength, but he does have some power behind it.
Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension, Tim.
And B.A., I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Vliet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
The top-tier organization trying to stay competitive.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Yes! Curry from the corner!
I like the way they've established their offense to start the hack. 3 straight makes.
Ingram against Butler. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ingram's got 15.
Another bucket that time by Ingram. He is going off, looking to attack every time he catches the ball.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Barnes against Green. Nice move. Barnes, it's good. 13 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's quickly. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. Butler against Ingram. And he comes up with a bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Pass to post. Back to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler showing you that he's still got plenty of bounce in those legs.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard and see the small forwards who have been picking the most pockets this season. The 4th spot held by Jimmy Butler.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, that's true, and I've got to appreciate just how active and opportunistic they are. Really disruptive night in and night out.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Ingram, 1 shot. A shot.
Ingram, no good on the free throw.
Well, he is such a unique player when we talk about Brandon Ingram. 6'8", an elite scorer. He can initiate offense with the pass. He just does a lot of different things to help you win.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Barrett. Back to quickly. Toronto passing it around. Picked by Pirtle. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
That one's off. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 19. Picked by Pirtle. The crossover. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Pirtle's got 8 points.
Yeah, well, this is where Pirtle operates, right there. Close to the rim. He's extremely comfortable and very efficient.
Back to Curry. His way through traffic, still knocks it in.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnes. And here is Barrett. 16 points for him. Got it. He's got 18.
And Barrett did a nice job that time surveying the defense, saw his options, and he ended up taking it himself.
Now here's Podziemski, leading by 12. And here's Curry for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Ingram. Uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 21 points in the game.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Now Green, 5 points in the game. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Quickly outside. Pass to Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. Butler covering. Now Barrett. Barnes the screen. There's the 3. And there's Barrett on the assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Barrett can make you pay from out there, and the defense, as a result, has to at least honor that.
Outside Moody. Inside. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Raptors trail by 12. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Butler finds Green. It's stolen by Ingram. Outside Barnes. And here's Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Now here's Quickly from the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. Pass to Butler. And here's Moody, covered by Ingram. Now Curry launches it. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Quickly outside. Here's Ingram. Fires the three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Moody. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
Man, look at Ingram that time, using full extent of that length to get a hand on it.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Over Moody. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Ingram's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, Ingram is such a complete offensive player. He can find good looks in the mid-range area as well.
Butler passes to Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
There's a screen. Back to Quickly. The three from Barnes. Hauled in by Curry.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Horford, he's checked in for Moody. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Green. Curry finds Horford. Pass to Butler. Here's Green, covered by Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. The Warriors lead by 11. Pass to Horford. And here's Hield. Drives to the hoop. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Hield's gotten his second bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Shed. Here's Abaji. The three ball. Horford pulls it in. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And there's the screen. Driving to the basket, Abaji. And it's in there. Agbaji's got 6. The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Horford. Now here's Podziemski. Clock at 6. Again, Golden State. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Shed. No points so far. To the right side. Here's Murray Boyles. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's Shed missing. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Kuminga. Hield's gotten 4 this quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 15. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Walter, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That'll put Buddy Hield on the line. That one on Barnes. That's good from Hield. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim. A 6'4", sharp shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, BA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. No good on the triple. Horford passes to Hield. Outside Butler. Pass to Horford. From 7 feet. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Abaji. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back's legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Shed. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Back to Butler. Screen by Horford. This one for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
And he's good on the first of 3. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Shed. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Outside Curry. Shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 43 points.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Hield against Ingram. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 18 points in just the second half.
Showing the deep shooting range. Ingram can do it all offensively.
And here's Curry for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Ingram against Hield. And that one's good. Ingram's got 30 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Right side, Pajemski. Outside Hield. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dick.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Barnes.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
Ingram against Hield. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Ingram's got 32 points.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Out to the right wing. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Raptors trail by 19. Outside Ingram. Pass to Walter. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Hield, covered by Ingram. Outside Kuminga. Up top Curry. He's guarded by Barnes. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist from Curry. And that's now 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Ingram against Hield. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Lex, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
No, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Podziemski. Both free throws good from Ingram.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Sinks that one from the post. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And here's Ingram outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Outside Ingram. And that one's good. Ingram's got 36 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Pass to Moody. They set the screen. The three from Curry. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Quickly. He's off on the layup. The Warriors lead by 21. On the wing, Curry over Quickly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 48.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Ingram. Over Moody. And that one's good. Ingram. 38 points for Brandon Ingram.
Ingram understands what his team needs from him in this offense, and that means looking to score.
Butler can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Barnes. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. 15 points for Scotty Barnes.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And here's Ingram outside. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got 41.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Raptors trail by 21. Pass to Pirtle. Barrett against Hield. Now here's Barrett, guarded closely. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Well, you see why Barrett was a highly coveted pick. coming out of college. RJ can be special and very effective as a scorer.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Let's keep it going for you.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Pass to Butler. And here's Post. And here's Moody, guarded by Barrett. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
5 on the clock. Crafty move. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Pass to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Barrett. Moody defends. Right side, Barrett. Outside Ingram. Some solid defense from Butler.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Quickly finds Ingram. Barrett a screen on Butler. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. The three. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly with the ball. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And we'll see you next time.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. Hey, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.